In this video, I will show you how you can configure how your app looks in the Apple App Store. Before you can publish your app for the first time, you will need to enter this information in AppMachine. Go to the Publish tab on the left side of the dashboard. In the Publish screen, you will find the App Vitals section in the bottom right corner. Enter the same app name which you entered at App Store Connect when creating your app. Your app name should be no more than 30 characters. Your app icon will be shown on the home screen of your app users' phones and should be a 1024 by 1024 pixels PNG file without any transparency. Good icon design guidelines would include minimizing the amount of text on your icon if possible. Click the plus sign and then select the file from your computer to upload and click Select or provide the URL for your image. Your icon should now display in the App Vitals section. Save your changes. Now we can add the other information for the Apple App Store on the top left of the screen. Choose Edit Store Info. First, select the default language you want to use for your app. This is the primary language you will be using to enter app details for display on the App Store. In the Properties area, you can enter the springboard title of your app. This is the name of your app as it will be displayed on the device. The length of the name may not exceed 15 characters, including spaces. When the title does exceed 15 characters, only a partial name will be displayed on the screen. Now select Copyright and add the name of the person or entity that owns the exclusive rights to the app. Preceded by the year the rights were obtained, for example, 2023 Bernie's Bakery, as we are using in the sample app. For the primary category, choose the category that best describes the app. Please also select a secondary category that further describes the goal of your app. Apple wants to know if the content of your app is appropriate to show to children. Fill in all the questions in the Content Age Rating list and click Close. If you have completed all sections properly, a green check mark will appear in front of Properties. Now you can continue on to the Review Information section. Open the drop-down and enter your first name, last name, your email address, and your phone number, including your country code. Lastly, add your review notes, which should include any additional information about your app that can help during the review process. Include information that may be needed to test your app, such as app-specific settings and test registration or account details. For our sample, we do not need to add anything here. If your app contains locked content, which is only visible to users with specific levels of access, you need to toggle on the demo account required switch. Apple wants to check out all of the content, so in this case you are required to provide a demo username and password so that Apple can review this content. They will decline your app submission if you haven't entered this information. After you have completed all sections properly, a green check mark will appear in front of review information. Next, you will see app permissions, and these are already filled out by AppMachine with the correct default settings. You should review these and only make changes if you are confident they are correct. If you have any questions, contact support about this section. Otherwise, leave all settings as they are. Now, let's open the Store Information section. Enter a description of the app, detailing features and functionality with a maximum of 4,000 characters. Under Keywords, enter one or more keywords that describe the app you are adding. When users search the App Store, the terms they enter are matched with keywords to return more accurate results. Separate multiple keywords with commas with a maximum of 100 characters. Next, you must provide a privacy policy URL. This is a URL that links to your organization's privacy policy. This privacy policy should be hosted on your website or other platform that allows the creation of a URL to link with your App Store information. The marketing URL is a URL with information about the app you are adding. If provided, this will be visible to customers on the App Store. This is optional. The support URL is a URL which is shown in the App Store. That page should show actual contact information so that users can reach you regarding app issues, general feedback, and feature enhancement requests. If you have completed all sections properly, a green check mark will appear in front of Details. You can leave the release notes blank for a newly published app. When you publish a new version of your app at a later time, you can enter the release notes in the Publish wizard. Finally, you will need to enter screenshots of your app for display on the App Store. You will have to upload 4 images for 2 screen formats. Use the same process here as you did for the app icon earlier and select and upload each image. Congratulations! If you have uploaded all images properly, a green check mark will appear in front of screenshots, and you have now completed the Edit Store Information section. You are now ready to publish your app to the Apple App Store with the blue button in the top right corner of the Publish screen.